You blew it!
Batazo profundo, jardín derecho, señores. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay!
And here's Wilmer Flores toward the middle. Crawford shows it right from the glove. High drive down the left field line. Out of here.
Damage control, straight to the hole. I got on everybody, and yes, helmet time today, no doubt about it. LDO, we had to bust out a little protection. Not one, not two, not three, but what is this now? 4 consecutive losses. The offense continues to sputter, and the San Francisco Giants are unable to do much today other than the great Elliot Ramos, who does hit his first major league home run. So shout out to Elliot Ramos. That's a big moment, and I'm really thrilled for him. But it was too little, too late, and the Giants lose 9-3 today. Cobb gets the loss. Anderson gets the win, and we'll break this one down. But the Giants, again, are able to get the base runners, load the bases at one point, and they could not get them home. They go 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 12 today. And I just need to find out, how do you look up their stats? I'm sure, I mean, this day and age, there's got to be a way to find out, like, last 20, last 30, last 40 games. Last 40 games would be about right. Maybe even last 50 games. What is the team batting average with runners in scoring position? It has to be atrocious. It's been really frustrating. But other than that, let's try just to continue to stay as positive as possibly can and hope for a turnaround. But so far, this has been an absolute disaster of a series. Giants are now 62-55. So let's freaking break it down today. But before we do, shout out to the chat. Logan, Jenny Vega, Michael Roeder, Lydia P, Texas Hugsley, Jenny Vega again, D Wolf. Bochy wasn't fired. He retired temporarily, then came out of retirement. That's what we were told. That's what we were told. That's what we were told. LDO, this series is rigged. Rigged. What's up, Matthew Brittingham? What's going on? What did Bochy do? Did Bochy do something? Other than come kick our ass in our own ballpark, which is kind of his job. The series is rigged. Holy cow. When you get swept by the A's, taps should be played. Taps means we are out of it. We're not going to be in the playoffs. It's as simple as that. When I play taps, it means we're not going to be in the playoffs. The season is over, and it's clearly not time for that, since the Giants are technically, hopefully, still in a playoff spot, although I would have to double check that to make sure at this point in time. I think the Giants are still the second wild card team right now. But with every passing day, I get concerned that we're going to fall out of that position. As of right now, I'm looking it up on a different tab, MLB.com, and we have, yes, Giants are still in that second. Remember, there are 3 wild card spots. We are in the second wild card spot by a game over the Cubs. We have 62 wins. Cubs have 61 wins, and the Reds and Marlins also have 61. I'm freaking stuttering. I can't even speak today because the Marlins and Reds are hot on our tail. And don't forget the deep backs, even though they've been slumping and struggling, they're still not too far back, 3 games back in the wild card. And the Padres are 5 games back. I thought we didn't have to worry about those teams anymore, but I'm not so sure at this point because it's been a very, very rough stretch. So mathematically or realistically? Realistically, if I play taps, it's not mathematically. Sometimes it'll be when it's mathematically eliminated, because if it's a late season and Giants are making a push for it and we get mathematically eliminated with 2 or 3 games left, that'll be the day I play taps. But if it's a realistic scenario with 2 weeks left and we're falling 10 games out, we're not going to make it, then I'll play taps. When I play taps, you'll know it's over. Clearly, we're in a playoff spot. It's not over. Michael Roeder is here. The W. Kovacs. Keep blaming Kapler. The players don't like playing for him. Stop blaming Kapler. The players are not performing. Travelers TTG. I mean, it's usually when half people are saying one thing, half people are usually the answer somewhere in the middle. I don't think that Kapler is the only one to blame. There's never usually one person to blame. Definitely, I don't know who you blame for going like 5 for our last 100 with runners in scoring position. So very difficult. Damn, Jenny Vega. What exactly did something happen I don't know about with Bochy? If we miss the playoffs because of inactivity on the deadline, we'll all just be happy and trust Farhan's progress, right, guys? Not me. Not me. Farhan had plenty of time all season until the All-Star break to get ready to go after good players, and he did nothing. I love and thank Bochy for his time with the Giants. 3 rings that nobody can take away. Bochy is Giants legend forever. Bochy is a traitor. Jenny Vega is not feeling Bochy. That's all I'm concerned is Bochy is doing his job. He's managing the Rangers. He's not here anymore. Just like any other player who left, who's moved on, who's playing elsewhere, they're not here anymore. We don't talk about them. I don't worry about them. They're doing their own thing. If we happen to match up, well, I'll worry about them for that series. But other than that, I'm not concerned about it. So we're just going to have to leave him to do what he does, man. He's a manager. He's managed before the Giants, the Padres. He's managed after the Giants. And now he's with the Texas Rangers. So we'll just let him do his thing. But let's break down this game. Let's break down the mother effing game. And today the Giants lost 9-3. The game was close for a while, for about 3 innings. We had a nice tie game. We're going to break down all of the runs scored in this one. And things got started with the Texas Rangers and Mr. Corey Seager, who had a home run to center field. I got his bobblehead back there. Shout out to Corey Seager with the bomb. But then the Giants came up with 2 men on. With 1 man on. Wilmer Flores had doubled. And Patrick Bailey hit the base hit to put the Giants at a tie game. And then everything got quiet until the 4th inning. Things started unraveling right there for Cobb. Lowe got a base hit. Garcia got a base hit. Garver got a base hit. And we're thinking, okay, can the Rangers hit with runners in scoring position? Yes, they can. JP Martinez gets the hit. And then it's Duran with a sac fly. And before you know it, after Tavera's single, it was 4-1. So look at the Rangers today with runners in scoring position, go 7 for 15. That's how you hit with runners in scoring position. 7 for 15. I think that we found the problem. I think we've discovered the problem. Bottom of the 4th inning, Michael Conforto hit a home run, making it 4-2, a solo shot because we can't hit with runners on. And then the Rangers added 2 more after a Seager. Notice their rallies. They involve walks, base hit by Garcia, base hit by Garver, a sac fly by Martinez. Notice how they manufacture runs. Duran with a base hit, making it 6-2. They continue just to hit. They have what's called rallies. And the Giants didn't do anything until the bottom of the 9th. But first, the Rangers added 3 more in the top of the 9th inning. There was a triple over to Jock Peterson in right field. I don't think handled it the best. And then Corey Seager had a base hit, 7-2. And then Rich Garver with a base hit, 9-2. Giants could only add 1 more on the solo bomb. First of his career for Elliot Ramos. It's a cool moment. But other than that, we got nothing. So that's that, ladies and gentlemen. The Giants lose the game. All we need is some Wingstop at this point. Jim Thurkill knows it. And, at the end of the day, man, we got to move on. I don't think the Giants, we call Bruce Bochy all day. It is what it is. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. So I'm not worried about it. You know, I I wish everyone the best when they move on, unless they have, and there's some reason to not wish them the best. I personally think that they weren't interested in bringing him back once Farhan and the new regime took over. I don't think they wanted Bochy anymore. That's my opinion. But I see the chat is really pissed off today, and after 4 straight losses, I totally get it. Let's just take a look at what's on deck right now for the Giants. I know we got another game against Texas tomorrow, a day game, and after that, we're just going to have to figure something out, man. Well, it'd be nice to salvage one tomorrow. The Tampa Bay Rays come to town for 3 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a day off. And before we head over to the West Coast, to the East Coast to take on the Atlanta Braves for 3. These next 2 series are everything. If the Giants continue to play this way, and if we get like beat in both those series, Rays and Braves, Giants are going to fall out of the wild card spot. And we're going to fall out of the wild card spot before August is over if we're not careful, because then there's the Phillies and the Braves again, and this time at Oracle, and then the Reds to finish off the month. These are some massive series against some good teams. Reds are a good team. They weren't supposed to be, but they are. Braves are a good team. Phillies are a good team that are chasing us. Actually, I take that back. Phillies are actually ahead of us right now, but that's the team that we're competing with for the wild card spot. So actually, technically, we're chasing them. But my point is, these are all big games against competitive teams. We're going to find out. Right now, it ain't looking good. And over the next few series, we're going to know this team is either ready, or maybe Malone Labe's right. Maybe Malone Labe is right. I don't know what he said precisely, but I'm guessing something on the lines of, this ain't no playoff team. And, you know, it is a 162 season. And the problem is they always hype us up about getting big players, and we eventually don't, which is annoying. What's up, AM Echo Sky? I'm not playing taps, but I'm not. What is playing taps when you're in a playoff spot makes no sense. Ownership will realize we have had enough when 15,000 fans show up to the game, Eric. I hope that day doesn't come. I'm not helping him so much. I do plan to go to one of these games. I'm trying to get to one of these Cleveland Guardians games. Guardians are coming soon. I'd like to go to one of those. We can't talk negative here. We get private message warned. I look, man, say whatever. We're gonna roll over this. Okay, we lost 4 straight games. I mean, not whatever. To a point, you can be negative. You can be negative. We can be honest. I'm negative. I've been negative this whole stream. To a point, we can be negative. Hopefully it has, with some type of feedback behind it, instead of just saying we suck, we stink, fire everybody, DFA everyone. It's like, okay, what does that mean? Like, we can't do much about it. Well, actually, we can't do anything. We're fans. Let's just be honest. I wish I could pick up a bat and go help them, but I can't. Well, actually, that might not be entirely true. No, I'm just kidding. Eric, I predict you'll be tap dancing within the next 2. There's no way I want to play taps in the next 2 weeks. Why would I think he's a traitor? I don't think the Giants wanted him back. The Rangers had an opportunity. They needed a new manager. They looked for someone with experience. Bruce Bochy was available, and he took the job. I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason to call him that. But hey, everyone's got their own take. MLB is like FIFA and WBC, completely rigged, playing umpires and screw teams, all cheating all over the place. Damn. I feel you. Jenny's pissed right now. If you could change the outcome of one Giants game this season, which would it be? Pick a loss and change it to a win. It doesn't really matter, does it? Who in-house would you hire to manage this team? I don't know, man. I don't know manager skill. In-house, there's a lot of guys over the years I've liked, and they've moved on. We have some managers in the minor leagues. Dave Brundage down in AAA. He's been down there. Why do they never do that? They never give guys a shot. They send them down to the minor leagues to manage, and they never hire them in the big leagues. And they just, they obviously know how to handle professional athletes. And Dave Brundage, he's been managing AAA 12 seasons. 12th season as a AAA manager, 12th in the he's been 20 years managing the minor leagues. 20 years in the minor leagues. 20 years. Imagine working somewhere for 20 years and you can't get promoted. I mean, he's been technically promoted to AAA, but you know what I mean? Promoted to where you're trying to get to. And I don't know. I'd love to give someone like that a shot. He's going to have the respect of the clubhouse. Been around baseball forever. 20 years in the minor leagues managing, 58 years old. Just someone to consider. But Dave would be very good. Michael Roeder, there you have it. Maybe Brundage could be Kapler's replacement in the future. That would be nice. I don't think they will. I mean, they go for a young guy like Kapler, relatively young, who had just managed 2 seasons in Philadelphia. It wasn't that great because obviously they were friends. They golfed together and whatnot. Let's just be honest, because they were both with the Dodgers. In my opinion, they were buddies. So there's a possibility that Wade Meckler may come up before the end of the season. Might work. Pat Patilla, LDO, and the Wax. The W. Kovacs should have given Wotus the job. Yeah, Wotus, his name didn't come to my mind, but that was the first thing I was like that. The bench coach, under Kapler. I can't get my names right today. Under Bochy, that would have been cool. And he was here 1 extra year, I think, after Bochy left. But yeah, if you were manager of the Giants right now, how would you approach the situation? What's the situation? What's the situation? We're sucking. What can you do? In the major league level, they don't really give speeches. Motivational speeches ain't going to do much for. It's like eventually may come to that, but I don't know specifically what I would do different. I have to have a meeting with the front office though, because I know everything has to be done the way they want it to be done, and it's too late. Trade deadline's over. Trade deadline's done and over. I can't have any recommendations there. I just have to manage this team as it is. If I was the manager, which would be a complete disaster because I don't think I'd have the respect of the clubhouse whatsoever. And I'm kind of reserved type. I'm not really, it's not realistic, obviously, but lineup wise, if you want to get into the X's and O's of the way the game is played, I mean, they're not hitting. I can't make them hit. We get the rallies going and they can set the table and they can't clear it. I don't know what I would do about that. The lineup was okay. Slater at Estrada, how they pinch hit all the time when left to righty matchup. Doesn't usually work. Works like crap. But I love what Ramos is doing. Ramos with his first homer today. I might bump him up in the lineup. And maybe give him a little confidence boost, put him up there 5th or 6th in the lineup. But look at this lineup. I mean, they pitched Sable for Slater. We took Slater out for Sable. I don't think he was hurt or anything. So we took out Slater for Sable, who goes 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Estrada, I love. Estrada's the man. Flores is the man. But Estrada and Flores should be everyday players. Shouldn't be your like best 2 hitters, don't you think? I love these guys. Estrada and Flores are awesome. We do lack real superstar type talent in the lineup, and our lineup doesn't really compare. Superstar wise, even though the Giants have had a better season than some of these other teams. So it's not a surprise. I mean, the reason we're sucking offensively is because we suck offensively. Patrick Bailey's a youngster. JD Davis has been on a slump since the All-Star break. Matos just recently got promoted. We're seeing what we got. Conforto's been hanging on, doing okay. Nice day today with a bomb, 2 hits, but he's hitting just 238. Ramos has struggled, but he's looking hot lately. That's the one guy I'm hoping for. And then we got Matthias. We got Matthias in the starting lineup right now. Matthias. You got the Padres who have Tatis Jr., Juan Soto, Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts, Jake Cronenworth, Trent Grisham. Just goes on and on and on and on. Ha-Seong Kim. Just goes on and on and on. I mean, our pitching really needs to carry this team. Sable didn't go over 2. Did I misread that? Sable did not go 0 for 2. It shows 0 for 2. Am I looking at the box score right? Am I dumbass? 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. Sable didn't go 0 for 2. So it is what it is, man. Padres are worse than us while having all those all-stars. And that's impressive. That's because our pitching has held it down. Our pitching has held it down, and even our pitching is lacking a little bit. This doesn't look like, I mean, yeah, anyone who's picking the Giants to win the World Series, whoo, I appreciate it. But right now, I wouldn't be confident unless I see some changes and I see this team stepping it up offensively and starting to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. Maybe this just not ready yet. Maybe we're just not ready yet. But as long as we're in a playoff spot, I'm still going to believe and go for it. I know a walk is. I don't think you're talking to me, Michael Roeder, because I know a walk is not an at bat. He went 0 for 2 with a walk. What are we talking about? You're the one that said he went. Who said it? Now I'm confused. You said Sable did not go 0 for 2. But he did go 0 for 2 because a walk is not an at bat. So what's going on exactly? What are we talking about? Ramos came through big time today. Ramos came through with his first big league home run. I'm going to try to see if I can get that. Last time I tried to get the highlight, they wouldn't even have the highlight I wanted. I'd like to get that highlight, though. Ramos with the first.
You just got a nice win on FanDuel. What are you feeling right now?
Lisa.
Okay, I'm going to download that video. We're going to check that one out. That was an ad. He went 0 for 1, LOL. Are you sure about that? He had 2 at-bats. He went 0 for 2. We'll check out the summary. Jiminy Christmas. Every single at-bat's right here. I'll even make it big. Maybe it's wrong. I'm looking at the box score. I don't specifically remember him making 2 outs, but okay, he walked in the 5th. Is that his first at bat? That was his. Yeah, because Slater came out. He walked in the 5th. Mathias. Then he popped out in the 7th. Making him 0 for 1. And then in the 9th, he came up again, didn't he? Oh, no, maybe he didn't. Yeah, he struck out in the 9th. Blake Sable, he popped out, he struck out. 0 for 2. He was 0 for 2. Jiminy Christmas. He was 0 for 2. We're going to argue over this all day. Holy Moses. He was 0 for 2 today. He did strike out in the 9th inning. He popped out and he struck out. Let me try to. When are you going to get some open some more pack? Oh, you like the pack opening, Traveler? And nobody seemed to care. I didn't know that you guys liked the pack opening. Someone's picking the Giants to win the World Series. The Giants got swept by the A's. I'm glad Bruce Bochy kicked the Giants ass and shows who the better manager is. Well, Pern Amori, I know you're a big supporter of the channel. I do appreciate it. I'm not saying someone's picking the Giants too. I'm saying I would be surprised if somebody did. Sable went 0 for 2. Sable went 0 for 2. Can we just accept that as a fact? Holy cow. He did not go 0 for 1. He went 0 for 2 with a walk. The walk was a separate at-bat. I know a walk is not an at-bat. Never said it was. Jiminy Christmas. What were we talking about again? Oh, yeah, we wanted to get Ramos's it's so quiet. All this. It feels quiet today. Because this loss, it just feels like, I guess it's always quiet and I'm just talking, but it just feel like it's extra quiet today. Okay, Backer says I missed that. He had only 2 at bats, so I'm wrong. I know you think I know I get it. Like you thought I was counting the walk. I never counted the walk. I know a walk is not an at bat. That's the one thing I've known since I was 7 years old. But there's a lot of stuff I'm a dumbass on. So let's get this going. I'm going to try to get the the Ramos home run. It takes a little time. I got to convert it. I got to upload it so you guys can watch it. Normally I can play it right away on OBS. OBS, it seems to lag more. That's why I don't go there all the time. StreamYard seems to have a smoother connection. Until I get a faster connection or a better computer, I may just be on StreamYard more often. Even though OBS give me a little more flexibility to do whatever I want. But it is what it is, man. And player of the game will be Elliot Ramos for his first big league home run. What were we talking about? Yeah, we're moving on up. Moving on up. Sorry, I didn't see when you said it. You said it because 2 or 3 times you stuck to your guns until so we're good now. Playing with TV and sound does sound rather silent now. 100%. Jenny, you okay? Have great memory, LVO. So pretend and say all you want. Yeah, we're having problems in the chat. We got more drama with Jenny and LDO. Things not looking good. I don't know, man. Let's check out this home run from first major league home run from Elliot Ramos.
Right-handers going at each other. Driven high and deep to left. And out of here. That's the first career home run for Ramos. Good for him.
Yeah, very nice for Elliot Ramos. Congratulations, first big league home run. And let's just, if you're fighting, just maybe just, I don't know, stop talking to each other, not stop talking, period. Because I want to hear from everybody, and I do appreciate everyone being here today. Eric, need the Christian Bale rant from Michael. I'm not going to do that right now. Michael Roeder finally saw what was the situation. I was trying to say I had to go through it. Dodgers have won at least one playoff series in 5 of the last 7 series. BC, congratulations to your Dodgers for that. Very nice. Holy cow. I'm just about to end it. I'm just going to freaking, you know what? I'm out. We're going to freaking nip it in the bud. Nip it. And that's the only way I know how to fix it. No personal comments. Let's just go ahead and relax. This is what happens when we lose 4 straight games. And I don't know what we're arguing about. I don't know what we're fighting about. I have no idea what the hell is going on. What am I supposed to do? And the crazy thing is that it's moderators fighting. Moderators. All that is for Ramos. Save the drama for the mama. It's not, I'm reading the comments. It's nice that some fans stayed to see it. Very nice. And, Elliot Ramos, he might be okay after all. For a while, I thought maybe he's a bust. Hey, he may not turn out to be the great big-time player, but he's definitely not a bust, or not a complete and utter bust anyway, because he's now has a major league home run. So shout out to Elliot Ramos for that. And I'm hoping for the best that he continues to help this team, because we freaking need it offensively. It's too bad he couldn't do that a little earlier. Maybe with some runners on base, that would have been nice. But today wasn't. Man, how's the big Tomcat McCovey? Kitty. He's good. He's good. Sleeping somewhere right now. Groundhog Day, deja vu. Giants friends always let them know when the Giants don't even make the playoffs. Lost my Hulu feed. I didn't see the game, but this place is like cheers. Eric is Sam Malone. Much appreciated. Hey, I resemble that comment. Resent or resemble. Ramos homer was awesome. We are fighting because you keep ignoring that guy. Matthew Brittingham's question. That dude is a genius. His questions are also very insightful, well thought out. That I do agree with 100%. You are absolutely correct. Matthew Brittingham is one of the best of the best. Thank you guys so much for the support. We'll be back tomorrow with a day game. Hopefully it goes better. If we get swept by the Rangers, that's not a good sign at all. And we got good teams coming to town. The Rays are coming to town. And ain't going to be no joke. The next few series are serious. We're going to know by the end of August, in about 2.5 to 3 weeks, we will know if this team's serious or not. Come September, it's going to be a crazy final month of the year, and we'll see what's happened. So, can you open a pack if we win tomorrow? I can't promise I'll try to get one. I don't have any. Do I have any unopened? I have some unopened older. I have some unopened 80s, 90s packs laying around, but I don't have any new of the 2022 packs at the moment. I opened a whole bunch the other day. That one that I opened turned out to be really good. This Felix Bautista one. I got this Felix Bautista at first. Pretty excited. People were saying, "Nah, that ain't worth crap." But this one here is, and I can't really see it because of the lighting. But this one's serial numbered and out of $7.99. And actually, there were some that were selling for like $30, $40. So this is the best one I got so far. Felix Bautista, who's obviously a good closer for the Orioles. I wish we can get him. Of course, we don't have our closer's not our problem. We can't even use our closer lately. But yeah, we need a miracle for sure. We gotta turn it on. Let's go and let's make it happen here. Jenny, you're really mad at Boch, but I know he's smiling and clapping. He's got a new team now, and obviously he's going to do whatever he can to help his team win, and he's doing big things for him. But I don't think has any bitterness or hatred or anything like that towards the Giants. I think he's just moved on, and I think they wanted him to move on, so he did. But it is what it is, man. Always will remember 2010, 2012, 2014. You see it down there in the corner. So let's freaking go. Let's be good sportsmanship. LDO, let's take it. Let's freaking make it happen. Felix Bautista is elite. It's a good card to have. Thank you, D Wolf. That's a good card right there. I like that card. Eric, this is serious or suck tour. Let's freaking go. Because I don't want to have to bust out the catcher's gear. Don't make me bust out the catcher's gear. Please enjoy this home run by Elliot Ramos. And I'll just say I didn't even play Jim Mora rants today because, well, y'all saw what happened on the field. And I'm getting tired of the rants. And if we lose tomorrow, I'm going to have to bust out Danny Glover, and I don't want to have to do that. So let's freaking go and let's get this win. We'll see you next time.
Right-handers going at each other. Driven high and deep to left. And out of here. That's the first career home run for Ramos. Good for him.